Okay, when I was pulling up the album Wikipedia page and the art, the not the artwork, but the Spotify link to listen to the music, I thought the album title was "Win the Pawn," but it looks like there might be a little bit more to it. I thought the ellipses was just kind of a stylistic choice, but I mean, when I look at the album cover, which I got pulled up right here, it even says Fiona Apple, Win the Pawn, but there's some extra writing after that. So when I have the Genius page pulled up for the album, I guess this is the full thing. I guess it's a poem, technically. When the pawn hits the conflicts, he thinks like a king. What he knows throws the blows when he goes to the fight, and he'll win the whole thing. For he enters the ring. There's nobody to batter when your mind is your might. So when you go solo, you hold you. I don't know why, but I really like that. I really like that. It's a whole poem that's there in the title. Okay. And actually, I just went back to the Wikipedia page. Here it is. Here's the full title. And remember that depth is the greatest of heights. And if you know where you stand, then you know where to land. And if you fall, it won't matter because you know that you're right. Like you go out on your own terms. Okay. I like that. All right. Today we're listening to Win the Pawn, ... Fiona Apple, little ellipses there at the end, released 1999. We're going to listen to the first track on the album, which is On the Bound. We only listened to one track, I believe, Shamika. Actually, I think we covered two tracks. Hello. Hi there.
You just want to say hi.
Want to bring in Liam? What up, cutie? Are you feeling awake?
Mm-hmm.
Is he in a wake window? Oh, yeah, I'm kind of in the way.
Hi, guys.
I love that baby smell. Well, I always say the baby smell smells like the most comforting bowl of oatmeal.
He's so funny.
He's just
He's
hey.
drinking his milk.
He's just chilling.
Just kind of relaxing.
Cutie.
I said, let me bring him in while he's awake.
And these little hands. So cute.
You see?
Hey, kiddo. Daddy. Hey, kiddo.
Listening to anything he would like?
Not yet.
Okay. We just want to say hi.
Right now, he just likes little lullabies. You cute thing. He's like, what's going on up there? There's nothing over there.
The lights. Is it bright?
He's probably like, the lights. What's going on over there? You want to say anything?
His little serious face.
He doesn't want to say anything. He has.
All right, we're leaving.
Bye, cutie.
Say bye.
Bye,
Bye,
cutie
everybody.
and cutie's mom.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. All right, see you later.
He's milk drunk.
I think so.
Sounds about right. Bye, honey.
Bye.
All right, let's see. Where were we? We're going to move on. On the Bound is the first track on the album that we're listening to. Now, we haven't listened to like really much from Fiona Apple, but I just want to. I remembered her. I remember that this album had kind of come highly recommended from a lot of people that we had talked about before. I don't know if this specific track had been suggested, but I know that this album had been. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's go ahead and dive on into it. On the Bound, Fiona Apple, first track on the album. Will there be more? We'll see. That's a promising start. It's a very promising start. Hasn't anyone told me about this thing?
Hail the pages turning, and the future's on the bound. Hell no, my fury. You're all I need.
Chills.
And maybe some faith would do me good. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know, should I change my mind? I can't decide, there's too many variations to consider. Nothing I do, don't do nothing but bring me more to do. It's true, I do imbue my blue, and to myself I make it bitter. Baby, lay your head on my lap one more time.
Strings.
Tell me you belong to me. Baby, say that it's all gonna be alright. I believe that it isn't.
That sounds like some sampled poetry. I love that growly deep tone she does.
Some faith would do me good. Maybe some faith would do me good.
Snappy.
Maybe some faith would do me good.
That broken telephone line sound. Like a fax machine or something. Synth work is really interesting as well. That sound I've heard from Portishead before. So why hasn't anyone told me about this album? Why hasn't anyone mentioned this? No one's told me to listen to it. No one said like, hey, go check this out. Okay, there's a few of you. Kevin Dobson, Dreaming June, Adam P., Mark Spooner, and S. Zach. This is how I find your recommendations, by the way. I type in my search bar. You guys can't see this, obviously. This is on the back end, but... Is this another album I have to add to my list? Win the pawn. Okay. Yeah, that is... I love that. Love her. The sound. Incredible vocals from her. The direction the music took is absolutely like neo jazz. Like, it is just so interesting. Of course, the jazzy overtones mixed in with an electronic tinge down tempo track that plays in a lot of little abstract corners while still bringing the whole package together into something absolutely digestible and satisfying to listen to. The deep throaty vocals that she gets into in the chorus of this track is, at least for me, unexpected but deeply pleasurable. Her light lift vocals just floating across the verse. I don't even know, I'm assuming the keyboards, the synths, the samples that are happening as well, giving this sound something orchestrated, kind of reminding me a little bit of a Portishead kind of sound. That's... Huh. I really, really like this a lot. Yeah, the other tracks I heard from her, that's fine, but this is really good. I'm just looking at the personnel list. I don't know what surprised me most. I mean, everything kind of did, to be honest. Her vocal stylings, the direction, and the sound of the music itself. The chorus, I just thought was so intense as well. She brings a certain intensity in there. Matt Chamberlain on the drums and percussion. Bass, Mike Elizondo. John Brion on all other instruments, as it says. Yeah, this has it. I would like to listen to some more. All my life is on me now. Hail the pages turning and the future's on the bound. Hell don't know my fury. Hold on. Okay. William Congreve. Am I correct? William Congreve. His quote, "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." If I remember correctly, it's William Congreve. You're all I need, you're all I need. And maybe some faith would do me good. I don't know what I'm doing, don't know, should I change my mind? I can't decide, there's too many variations to consider. No thing I do, don't do nothing but bring me more to do. It's true, I do imbue my blue unto myself, I make it bitter. Like, she's her own worst enemy. She's, whatever she does, she makes herself blue, sad. Or it could also be red as choking, turning blue in the face. The first verse here, no, my life is on me now. So all these decisions, it's up to me. It reminds me, the first thing I think of is someone, a child or, I guess an adult child who's moved out of their parents' home. Now everything is on you. You're responsible for everything. So you are the master of your own future. The page is turning in your life story. You're the one turning them, buddy. Your future's on the bound. Of course, bound could be a double entendre. Bound as in the bindings of a book, hence the page is turning in before and what she's talking about. And of course, bound being stuck, being tied down. Her future is limited by herself. She says, all I need is you. All I need is you. You're all I need. Maybe some faith would do me good. And then, of course, there's a word I'm trying to think of. Like when you're going back and forth in your mind. Should I do this? Should I do that? There's a word I'm trying to think of. There's a specific word. The undecidedness, I guess you could say. To the point that you choke yourself or you make yourself sad. Baby, lay your head on my lap one more time. Tell me you belong to me. Baby, say that it's going to be all right. I believe that it isn't. Like, she's in her independence in this particular point, but still she feels like she needs someone. Maybe a little faith in someone. Maybe she was in a bad relationship and she's getting out of it, but there's a part of her that feels like she needs someone. I don't know. It goes on from there. I would like to listen to more. I would like to hear a little bit more. Would you like to hear a little bit more? Because I'd like to hear a little bit more. But if you don't want to hear any more, that's fine. But I kind of like to hear a little bit more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for being here. As always, the Buy Me a Coffee is over here. Well, it went away, but it's there. If you have a song request you want to sponsor and bump up in the line, you can do that. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you all later. Bye.